Uncover the thrilling world of ancient Roman gladiators, where every battle could mean life or death. In this captivating in ancient Rome, fighting to the death was not only an event, but a form of entertainment. Well, that's right. Thousands of spectators would gather in massive arenas to watch gladiators engage in brutal combat. These warriors lived lives filled with danger, glory, and often a gruesome fate. Today, we're diving deep into the world of gladiatorial combat and uncovering the harsh realities behind this ancient Roman blood sport. From the training these fighters underwent to the life-or-death battles they faced, there's so much to explore. So why are gladiators still so fascinating to us today? Let's find out. First, let's look at who these gladiators really were. Gladiators were often slaves or prisoners of war. They had no choice but to fight, but some volunteered for the fame and riches they could potentially earn. It wasn't just about fighting for your life. It was also about gaining popularity in front of huge crowds. But what was life like for these fighters before they stepped into the arena? Many gladiators trained at special schools called ludi. These schools were rigorous and demanding. They focused not just on combat skills, but also on discipline and strategy. Could you imagine training every day, knowing one mistake could cost you your life? Gladiators specialized in different fighting styles and weapons. Some preferred swords, while others used nets and tridents. Each gladiator was unique, and audiences often had their favorites, just like modern sports fans have players they root for. Now let's talk about the arena itself. The most famous venue for these battles was the Colosseum in Rome. This massive structure could hold tens of thousands of spectators. Crowds would cheer, scream, and even shout for blood. It was a spectacle that combined sport, drama, and sometimes even wild animal hunts and executions. Imagine the thrill of live commentary over what was happening, just like we have in sports today. But not all gladiator fights were to the death. There were matches where the outcome was determined by the editor or the match organizer. He could stop the fight if he thought a gladiator showed exceptional skill, or if one was too badly injured. So while the life of a gladiator was perilous, there were moments of mercy as well. However, losing a fight had severe consequences. Defeated gladiators faced injuries, humiliation, or worse. Some would be executed right there in the arena, in front of thousands of spectators. The crowds often decided their fate, calling for death or mercy based on their performance. This created an intense atmosphere, with the audience having a direct influence on the fighters' lives. But what about the gladiators who won? Success could lead to freedom. Some gladiators earned their way to liberation through continuous victories. This was a chance at a new life, something rare in a world dominated by slavery. For many, glory meant more than just survival. It was a chance to build a legacy. There are tales of famous gladiators who became celebrities in their time. One such fighter was Spartacus, who famously led a slave revolt. Did you know that thousands of gladiators fought not just each other, but also the system that oppressed them? It's a story of resilience and rebellion set against a brutal backdrop. So what happened to gladiators after their fighting days were over? Some became trainers for new gladiators, passing on their knowledge. Others returned to normal life, while some remained in the shadows, haunted by their past. It's important to recognize that these fighters were more than just combatants. They were complex individuals with dreams, fears, and stories. And what about the women? Yes, female gladiators existed too, known as gladiatrices. While fewer in number, they fought just as fiercely and were just as respected by some audiences. There were even rare instances of women earning their freedom through their fighting skills. The arena wasn't just a man's world. As we learn about the incredible lives and brutal ends of these ancient warriors, it's clear that gladiators were both victims and heroes in their way. The legacy of gladiators still influences our popular culture today. Movies, TV shows, and books continue to tell their stories, while the fascination seems to grow stronger. So what do you think? Is it the bravery, the bloodshed, or the stories behind the masks that captivate us? If you found this journey into the world of gladiators as intriguing as we did, please give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. Which aspect of Gladiators surprised you the most? And for more content like this, hit subscribe. Thanks for watching, and remember, every story from the past holds lessons for the future. We'll see you in the next video.